I mean, he's not that good. He's like, this team doesn't win. Now they're in the finals. They're favored if they win. Anyone who has that narrative, they have to shut up. It's gone. It's out of the book. Similarly, the other one that I like, and I'm not saying he can't be bossy. I know certain people don't like him because he could be, kind of a crank or whatever. But like Chris Paul, everyone's like choke artist. Chris Paul,
the big choke.
He choked with the Clippers. He choked with, when he was Houston, or like he gets injured. He's frail. When the moments come big, he shot. If he steps up, he has like 3 maybe big games in the finals, and they end up winning. All of a sudden, people being like, well, he can go back to State Farm and and just cry to Alfonso Coriano, whatever his name is, who's trying to sneak into his house. That narrative gets shut down too.
Well,
so I think that's the thing.
I'm going out on a limb and say Jake from State Farm will be the Finals MVP.
Hey, he has more steady playing time for sure.
I think he's rocked up enough. I mean, he's definitely taken his his gym game to the next level. I think if they isolate Giannis Antetokounmpo, I think he could like body him,
post up,
and like I think he could body him and negate him to just maybe 7 of like I'd say 19. Like he would affect his field goal. I think he's obviously gives up a lot of inches, but I think he's got enough strength.
Well, we'll see what happens in the NBA Finals. Now let's move on to sports of yesteryear. He's out there in the field. He's out there having trouble. He's making trouble, and he doesn't care about the finals at all. Here's Lugs.
Here we go. Let's go through the decades. 1898, Lizzie Arlington becomes the first woman to play professional men's baseball. She pitches the 9th inning for the Reading Coal Heavers against the Allentown Peanuts, and she holds them for a 5-0 win. 1934, Lou Gehrig hits record 17th career Grand Slam, passing up Babe Ruth's record. 1968, Wimbledon's men's tennis. Rod Laver beats Tony Roach to earn the first ever prize money, 2,000 pounds, by the way, offered at Wimbledon. That's like $4,000. 1975, Wimbledon's. Arthur Ashe becomes the first African-American to win Wimbledon. He beats Jimmy Connors. 1987, get ready for this. First baseman Mark McGwire becomes first rookie to hit 30 home runs before the MLB All-Star game. Juicing, we don't know. And this year,
we don't know.
We got to go with the Nathan's hot dog eating contest winner. Joey Chestnut sets new world record by eating 76 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes, winning his 14th title. Ladies, Michelle Lesko, she became the women's champion by eating 30 dogs and walking home quietly.
What does that even mean?
She couldn't talk. She was stuffed.
She was stuffed. Is that about it?
That's all I got, friends, from yesteryear and today.
Well, we got a text from our viewer, our listener.
Yeah.
So I gave you some walking up music. We're trying to liven up the show here. So there you go. All right, there we go. There were sports of yesteryear or something like that. Without the NBA Finals included. All right, that's it. We'll do that again next week. Thank you, Lugs. Okay, thank you. Hey, worth noting, though, the NBA Finals, and they'll be on ABC. So there you go.
Right. I'll be watching. I know Lugs won't be watching. I'll be watching.
I think I've got a PBS special with David Attenborough and penguins that I'll be watching every night.
Oh, golly, that's some good stuff there. Okay, are we done with this one? I think we might be okay. Yes, we'll bring it to a close. This has been Sports and Other Stuff, brought to you in part by the Big TV store, Big Top TV, provider of the big 90-inch flat screens on our set here at on our studio. Stop in and ask for
Fish, and we got to say our shout out to Fish this week. He had himself an injury. He was having a sub sandwich and he fell and crushed his hand and everything. And they had to perform Jimmy John surgery, not to be confused with Tommy John surgery. And they said if it had been a beefsteak instead of tuna, they would have had to amputate. Now, Fish says don't send flowers, send coupons for Italian food, but his doctors have warned him that with his medication, it could be a new syndrome called marinara madness. So we wish Fish the best.
Wow. Okay, so he had Subway Jimmy John surgery.
He had Jimmy John surgery. Yeah, they got it out of the claw.
So what do they do? Take one piece of salami and put it where another piece of salami used to be?
Yeah. All
right, well, that's it, I guess. Man, I can't top that one. We are the Sport Weasels, first in sound, first in service, and first in other stuff. Podcast home of millions throughout Middle America. Well, at least we think so. So long.